Libra. Literally, I'm sitting here in my pajamas. I was coming out to purchase my Dunkin' Donuts because I didn't get to have breakfast before I fell asleep after work. I pulled up to the gas station the Dunkin' Donuts is in. And I was like, oh shit, I'm almost on empty. So literally, what do? Pull into the pump. And I was like, it's not taking my card. Fuck. So I get in the car, move to another pump. It says declined. I'm like, stupid pump. Fine. Hopefully I'll get to the next gas station. I go through the Dunkin' Donuts. And they're like, ma'am, I'm sorry, but your card declined. I'm like, what the fuck? I have more than enough money in there. I get out of the drive-thru. And I sit there for like 15 minutes till they answer. And I'm like, what the hell? You declined my gas? You declined my... I have more than enough money in there. What is going on? Oh, ma'am, you look like fraud. It's 49 degrees right now. I should be nice and this should be taking care of me. I only threw it on because I have my pajamas on. I'm hot because I'm angry. And I'm trying to look at the positive thing here before we start our tarot. Because now I don't only have one. I got two. I can only drink one. So I'm trying to figure out how to be happy about the fact that I paid for one and I got two. My sandwich is sitting in there, my breakfast sandwich. It put the restaurant out. They gave me an order because they couldn't give it to anybody else. And they gave me 2 coffees. So I only paid for one. That's the positive. But the other positive, I was trying my heart to look at and say, God, you know, what's the positive in all of this? Because I'm not getting it. So God said, the positive is, the positive is, it's not that they gave you a free order. The positive is that today you may come across issues. Those issues may upset you, but it's not going to be as bad as you think they are. I said, okay, that makes a lot more sense than getting 2 orders from Dunkin' Donuts, 1 for free because of the way that everything turned out. Oh, heartache decided to stay. I hope not. But the way this morning has started, I'm not sure. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. Please let that not be the theme for this morning's reading. You see that? 3 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 2 different decks. I'm gonna have to leave it out because it came out and it's coming quickly. That's what came out by itself. I hadn't even started to shuffle. And look who's at the bottom, the King of Swords. Let's see if he comes out again. Oh, Spirit, we don't want to start the morning like that. So the moral of the story, again, with all that I had, sneakiness with the 7 of Swords, with all that I had to deal with this morning so far, and almost ending up with no gas and no breakfast, which luckily I did get breakfast as well. I guess the moral of the story is that whatever looks like it's going to be something really bad, it's not going to be as bad. Look, you get the 6 of Cups. Somebody's trying to sneak their way back to you, Libra. Why? I'm not sure why. Here's the Emperor. So you already got the King of Swords, showed himself and went back in. Now you have the Emperor. This is not the kind of reading I would like for this morning, Spirit. 3 of Cups. This is a fated reunion here. What else, Spirit? Please and thank you. Again, I'm in my pajamas. I don't give a shit. I wasn't meant to come on. I was only trying to get my breakfast and go back and get some gas and go back to sleep. I'm wide awake now. Someone wants you to give them a homecoming. They're coming back. Someone wants you to give them a homecoming because they're coming in to offer you something. What are they offering, Spirit, besides coming in? Sneaky. Their little sneakiness. Why should we accept the offer, Spirit? Please and thank you. Is it a good offer? For one, right? Don't you want to know? I do. Is it a good offer? This offer from the past? Someone coming back? You know I'm not taking that. Like I said, it's only 48, 49 degrees, and I am hot in this little jacket I have on because I got upset with my bank for blocking my breakfast and my gas. I then had to get on the phone with them. Pardon me. Out of nowhere, they're trying to shut me up, really? Then I had to get on the phone with them and explain that it wasn't fraud. They got upset. My bank got upset because the gas station was trying to charge $1. Get on my last nerves, these banks. When they're supposed to stop fraud, they don't. And then when they're supposed to let you get your sandwich and your coffee for the morning, then they don't. Fuckers. Here we go again with the Four of Wands. I said Four of Wands here. It's the Six of Wands. You have to excuse me. I haven't had coffee yet. This person wants a homecoming from you. I'm not kidding. It's like me saying to you, hey, remember me? I'm Victoria. I'm coming back. Where's my parade? Where's my garlands? Do you have the key to the city for me? You know, because I'm very special. So you should have some kind of special treatment for me. Because I am coming back. That's funny. That is funny. All right. If you say so. What else, Spirit? Because these people are making me laugh. Oh, really? Oh, my God. They cannot sleep. It was reversed. They cannot sleep. They want the world with you, which came out yesterday, by the way, that the universe has given you the world. All you have to do is step into your new life. They're so stressed out, they don't know what to do. They're so stressed out because they cannot sleep. This is needing rest. This is not getting rest. They can't rest. They want to come. Well, shoot, they can come back at any time. All they have to do is open their mouth and say so. You know, people have phones. Wow, people have phones nowadays? Dang, that is different. People have smartphones. You can call them, you can text them, you can WhatsApp, you can Messenger. What other things are out there? You can Zoom them. Oh my God. And Google Chat. I'm being sarcastic, but you know. Yeah, they want to message you. Well, do it. For the love of God, just do it already. What's so hard about that? They want happiness. Who doesn't want happiness? And I'm just being honest now, not being facetious. Who doesn't want happiness? Don't you want happiness? I want happiness. They got to get rid of those lies before they come back in. They got to get rid of those lies before they come back in. I don't want any more lies. Libra Collective, do you want lies? What about the money? Where's the money? What kind of money? What are we talking about here? This is a heavy reading for such early morning banter. What else, Spirit? They want to go somewhere. They want to get to somewhere with you. I don't know, get somewhere with you. See that Two of Cups? They don't just want to go, they want to go with you. There's a walking away that needs to happen. This came out yesterday too with the Eight of Cups. Are they with someone else and they need to walk away from them before they can go somewhere with you? Is that what's happening? Are you the Empress, Libra? You came out as the Empress yesterday. Is that you? Did they see you as the Empress? I don't care if you're a man. You can still be the Empress. Remember, everything is energy. We're talking about energy, not man or woman right now. It's not a one-to-one reading. There's a marriage involved. Is that marriage to you or to an Empress? Who they're calling an Empress. Okay. Money's coming in, but it's slow. It is coming in, though, for them. But it's slow. I don't know where all this talk is coming from. Is this their subconscious? It's kind of choppy, right? It's just all over the place. What the hell? Eat my sandwich, people. This is the pre-Empress. 9 of coins. Thinking overtime. With the 7 of cups. The 7 of coins. 2 7s and a 9. What is going on here? Whoever this is thinks that they're going to have little to no money left if they leave a situation they're currently in. And I think that's the Empress that they're talking about. They may have their children. Maybe they have to pay them short alimony. I don't know. Ooh. But they feel like if they pay them 9 coins, they're only going to have 7 coins. So, what's the point? What's your point? I'm not getting the point. Not because I'm stupid. Judgment. But because that's still enough money. And you don't stay in that same kind of money throughout your life. That just means temporarily you stay in the 7. So what? They're going to temporarily have more money than you. Gives a shit. Judgment. Why is Judgment here, please? I'm telling you, people really have problems in their relationships. Judgment is here. And there's a Queen of Coins here. Who's the Queen of Coins, please? Is that the same thing as the Empress? Oh, 2 queens. Now you have the Queen of Cups. Why do you have the Queen of Cups? You didn't answer me the first one, Spirit. The Cups, along with the 7 of Coins. 8 of Coins, excuse me. I don't have my glasses on. I took them off. So money is going to be had. Let me just tell you the little synopsis here. If you leave one person to be with someone else and you have to leave 9 coins with them and only take 7 coins with you, person you're coming towards to get into another relationship with that's altogether different, they have their own 8 of coins. So it's not like you're going to be poor. Okay, now you're caught up. Look who's at the bottom. See that? That's the King of Cups. God. Crazy. Whoever you're with right now, whether I'm talking to you or I'm talking to the Libra Cross Watcher, you're in a wrong relationship. I've been saying that, and I will keep saying that probably till you start listening to Spirit or you leave the Libra Collective alone. One or two things are going to happen. Either you're going to leave the Libra Collective alone and let them live their own life, or you're going to come towards the Libra Collective and finally make a life with the Libra Collective because you're in the wrong relationship with someone else, Crosswatch. I can't tell you what you want to hear. I can only tell you what God is showing me. And that's what God has been showing me for like 6 months already. I'm reshuffling. So I didn't like that reading. Let me see. Do I have my... That's what happens when you're working out of a situation that's very small. Spraying myself with my agua florida because my hands are angry. My hands are angry. When my hands are not feeling comfortable, that means that the situation is like at a stalemate, and it's up to one person to either decide or not decide. But my thing is, if you want to stay in the situation with the other party, go on and do it. Nobody's stopping you. But just leave the Libra Collective alone, because all you're doing is serving to confuse other people. because you're hot and you're cold, you're in and you're out. You really don't want to let them go, but you don't want to let the other person go either. It's like, who the hell do you think you are? Wanting the parade and wanting the homecoming. Why are you wanting the homecoming? A homecoming is for somebody that actually lets go of this bullshit over here once and for all. You don't deserve a homecoming unless you're actually coming to the Libra and leaving all the other things behind. You're somebody that's thick stupidity. I'm gonna go homecoming jack shit. Give you a kick in the ass. How about that? I got one for each foot. What else, Spirit? Anything else you'd like to show us, Spirit, besides a crazy person that wants a homecoming, doesn't deserve one? Unless he's leaving the other person finally, then there's no welcoming in that person. All right, let's take a look, see what else is coming. You have the 10 of coins. That's for you, Libra. You have the 10 of coins coming in. Ooh, you have it coming in pretty swiftly there with the 8 of wands. What else is coming? Here we go with the 4 of wands again. And good with this shit. King of swords is showing up again. Now that could be you or it could be somebody else, Libra. Because that is the representative of the Libra. Again, they want to talk to you. Who is winning here? This is a card of defensiveness, but this is also holding your ground. 5 of swords. They're spying on you. Or somebody's spying. Really? With the 8 of swords, feeling tested, feeling like they can't move forward? What the hell? Of course you can. Look at the coins, the 9 of coins. I'm telling you, if you were a couple, you'd be a power couple. The 10 and the 9 of coins. If you were a couple, it'd be a power couple. Oh, here we go. Here we go with the queen again. Here's the queen of coins. Look, 2 queens come out again. I'm thinking that I'm picking up on a man, and the man has to decide between 2 women what he's going to do. Offer his cup of love to the Queen of Swords. How are you going to do that if you've already offered that same cup to someone else? The fuck? 7 cups. 2 of coins. Really, are we going to give to both? Are we going to give to both? Wanting a victory. It did come out reverse. Wanting security financially. Wanting to get away with something with the 7 of swords. They want to get away with the relationship from the past, which is you. They're coming in to offer something with the 4 of cups. They know it's dead and buried. They know that you're not accepting whatever it is that they offered you to begin with. Oh, it's so hard for me to come forward with something towards you. With the 10 of wands. I only have this. I don't know if they only have this in money or they only have this in offering you of love. I don't know. I do know what's going on over there is nothing but bullshit and fighting. Thinking about the finances. Thinking about the finances. Getting creative. Wanting justice in their favor. Wanting a new life with the Fool card. Trying to rest. We already saw that card. 4 of swords. Again, working with the world. The energy of the world. Trying to move forward. They want to take the money with them somehow. They want to open up a new life with someone new. Again, want the homecoming with the 6 of wands, but they feel like they're going to end up like this. God bless Americana. The 9 of cups, wanting the happiness. Not sure they're strong enough courageous enough to go forward with all of this. There is a tower moment that's coming, offering a page. Let me get up close and personal. Who the page when it comes to love? No wonder they showed me this. There's nothing. There's not even an inch. There's nothing. You wanna bring forward a page of love? Fucking keep that. Nobody needs that bullshit. Whatever they want to keep it in secret. They also want to keep the heartache that they've had in secret. They don't want to talk about it. Newsflash, if you're listening to a tarot reader, you already know that they've been going through hell and back with the other person. What they want is a new life. But they only want to give you that much. That's all they want to give you. Fuck you. Don't need that shit. Coming and going in a situation with the Eight of Cups. And the Empress comes in. They want marriage to the Empress. They're going to propose something. So once you tell them, fuck you, I don't want that bullshit that you there's nothing between my fingers. Nothing fits. Then they'll come in with something more. Hold your ground. I'm not telling you have to be ugly, but hold your ground. The Death card, something positive, wants to change. But this person is, I don't have enough strength to make these changes. Well then, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Come in as the King of Cups. You hear the ravens? I love them in the mornings. There was a time frame. It came in reversed. Time is now. Move forward with the Chariot. There is a new beginning. Work, something might change work-wise. 10 of Cups is promised. If people just have enough courage. But they are going to depend on you financially, Libra. Here you are, the Queen of Cups. I keep saying, this is a perfect match. King and Queen of Cups. It's a perfect match. Message coming, but they're not coming in as the King of Cups, even if they feel that on the inside. Oh no, they have to represent as if they're the Emperor. When we know full well, they're not in Emperor status. They're not in that energy. Here, we're going to come as the Emperor. We're going to be grumpy and we're going to be ugly. And you don't have to come then. Don't come if you're going to be grumpy and ugly. They know that there was arguments or disagreements in the past with you. But there are 2 cups left behind. So they still have feelings for you. And maybe they came across as way too lustful for your liking with the Devil there. They love you, but they lust you a lot. And they're confused as to whether it's lust or love. How many times do I have to school everybody on YouTube? You can lust somebody and love them at the same time. You don't have to have a buck ugly wife at home and only lust. You don't have to have a beautiful woman and not be in love with her and just lust her. It's ridiculous that people don't get that through their head. That you can love someone and have lust for that same companion, that same person at the same time. Anyway, they want the star. They want it all. They want the luck. They want it with you. But they bring in a tiny, 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 tiny bit. And only a little at a time. What the hell is it? Taste testers time? You know when you go to the store and they're handing out little fragments of a, I don't know, a cracker with cheese or a taste of wine. You get a tiny bit. Is that what you're trying to give us to see if we bite? What the fuck? Look, the King and Queen of Wands. Why are they here? We have the King of Coins. We have a celebration. I'm telling you, they know who you are. They know you're their perfect match. They know. Why do they play coy? I don't know. Gets me mad. 2 of Wands. Wheel of Fortune, closing out cycles. Came out yesterday too. The Magician. Why is the Magician here? The Magician trying to make something happen, but they're also trying to be wise with the Hermit. The 3 of Wands, waiting for their ships to come in. Trying to make a choice. You better make it fast is all I can say. Make your fucking choice once and for all. Getting me tired of listening to this drama. We're not a fucking soap opera. It's a life. People have a life. It's not a soap opera. It's not fake. It's not fiction. Here we come with the hoodwinked. Judgment will be in their favor, though. Above all of this craziness that they're going through, judgment is still coming in their favor. But they feel like if they come to you too soon, they might lose out. The 9 of Swords, along with the lies, the emotions of the moon. Let me tell you something. You should never start a relationship with someone new coming in with lies. Tell them, even the things that are uncomfortable to you. You should tell them. You should never start a relationship on lies. How do you think that that's going to end up? How do you think that possibly could end well if you're coming in with lies? You know, it's one thing to be embarrassed because you're going through a lot, and another thing to purposefully set out to lie to someone because you don't want them to know what's really happening with you. That is such bogus bullshit. How many years, months, days, weeks, whatever, has the other person been waiting for you just to be real, man? And then you still don't want to tell them anything? Fucking A. That's a bunch of bullshit, if you ask me. With the anger that you're provoking inside of me. I have the AC on, for Pete's sakes. Anything else, Spirit? Please and thank you. Anything else, Spirit? You guys, some crazy cross watchers, Libra. They don't know their mind. Don't know how to take chances in life. I'm telling you, they want the Nine of Cups with you. They want the Nine of Cups with you. You gotta grow some gonads, people. You gotta grow some balls. Grow some balls. This channel is not for babies. Anybody that's under 18, please get the fuck out. This is not your channel. I might be a little bit comedic with my delivery, but that doesn't mean I'm playing around. Go away. Not for you. You got 2 9s here. I'm going to say something because it's the truth. You got 2 9s here. This person that we're picking up on today, they're so close to the end. If they only realized that they're so close to tasting, that they can taste it, but they're so close to getting what they need from life, which is happiness and calmness and peace and having a good positive outcome. They do want to be the King of Cups. They do. They do want to be King of Cups. Loving, sweet, kind, emotionally receptive. They're so fucking scared of life. You know what? I've known since I was 11. And all the way to the age 50, I was so fucking afraid of life. When you're afraid of life, you can't live it. You can't experience anything but hurt and pain. You can't. You can't experience what it is to taste honey from the nectar. You can't, because you're too afraid. Even if it's given to you, presented to you in front of you on a silver platter, you will never experience it because you're too fucking afraid to step forward and have the experience. I'm not afraid anymore is what I'm trying to say. Whatever God wants to bring, that sweetness, even if it's scary for me, I'm going full force ahead. I'm not going to stand here in fear for nothing and of nothing. What can people do to me that's so fucking scary? What are you going to do? Put a knife through me? You're going to shoot me and kill me? So what? I'm going to God. I'll be in heaven. You're doing me a favor. What is somebody going to do that doesn't have that? Call me names? Say stupid things to me? Make me feel bad about myself? Who gives a fuck? You're gonna spread rumors? You're gonna tell my secrets? So what? You probably have bigger secrets than I do, so you want to go for a tit for tat? Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. We fear the stupidest things that people can do to us. Which comes to that stupid nursery thing. Sticks and stones can break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Why are you so afraid of these people? Are you still in love with them, even though they're causing you such pain and harm? You got to examine your brain. Because if you're in love with someone, although they're committing problems and issues and making you feel bad about yourself on a daily, but you're still in love with them even though they're mistreating you, I think you need a psychiatrist or a psychologist. And I'm not saying that to be ugly. This part, I'm not saying as a sarcasm. I'm not being facetious. I'm being honest. If you are with someone who mistreats you, calls you all kinds of crazy names, you're giving them money, you're their cash cow. You're giving your love even though you don't like them. You don't have to love somebody and like them at the same time. You're still with them. You wanted to work out with them. You need a psychiatrist. Because maybe you're a sadist masochist for all I know. I don't know. Only you do. Why are you with somebody who wants to treat you crazy? Have you been abused for so long that you accept the abuse readily? You think it's wrong, you know it's wrong, but you still stay? How does that make sense in your head? It's crazy. Anything else, Spirit, please, and thank you. Ooh. Yeah, they got feelings that are hurt. And even if you're watching me right now, cross-watcher, those hurt feelings that you have towards the other person that doesn't know how to treat you at home, why don't you go and talk to them and tell them how bad they make you feel? And that's why you want to get away from them. That no matter how many years you've been with them, they straighten out for a couple of weeks, fly right, and everything is hunky-dory. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have divorced you, because now everything's working out. You become relaxed again in that relationship, and then what happens? They go back to being who they really are. Don't shoot the messenger just because the messenger is getting the 411 from Spirit. I'm getting the information from Spirit. Spirit stands in your house and sees all the shit goes on there. So I don't care how many lies you tell to the Libra collective, everything via them. Do you not understand what remote viewing is? Look it up, people. Remote viewing. That's what people like me can do. You are fighting. You're constantly bickering. Person doesn't even like you. But as soon as you want to leave, oh, they know what kind of sex you like, don't they? So they give in. You give in because you're addicted. And it starts all over again. Saying is, that's fine. You have a right to stay in your little circus with the monkeys and the clowns. But it's not the Libra collective circus or monkeys. It's not their clowns. They have life of their own. So stop coming in and trying to confuse the Libra collective if you still want to stay with the monkeys and the clowns. You don't have any courage to leave that because that's what you're accustomed to. That's all you want. Well, then stay, but leave the Libra alone. Look, you know you should get divorced. You know that you should get a divorce. Spirit keeps telling you, getting a divorce, and you're like the cats and the dogs that don't want to go into the bathtub to get a bath. No, don't. You can't make me. Okay, well then we won't. Spirit says, fine. We won't make you. But leave other people alone. Go play with your crazy wife that needs medication, needs to be in a straitjacket, possibly. And no, I'm not being facetious now. Sometimes she acts like she needs a straitjacket. You know that. Come on. Tell me you don't know that. Tell me with all the throwing of stuff and the cursing and the outlandish yelling and screaming and possibly scratching of your body and not in a positive sexual way. Yeah. People don't hear the way she really acts. Two of Swords. You guys don't get along. You guys don't get along. You guys haven't really gotten along, I want to say, the first 2 months of your marriage, you already felt something was off with this person. The 6 years of your marriage, you more or less got along. After that, it's been a disaster. It's been a disaster for both you and them. If there's kids, those poor kids are listening and watching. And for those people that all you do is yell at each other. Or one is yelling and the other one closes down until they get too much sensory overload and start cursing too or yelling too. Waiting for the harvest. We're waiting for money to leave. You better make sure that harvest is coming in so you can leave fast. And when you do, I would advise leaving fast. Because the longer you stay, it's going to be harder to leave. And if you tell them you're leaving, they're going to set you up for failure. Booby trap the house much? Yeah, they'll be standing there waiting for you at the door with one eye open, making sure you don't leave them. I don't think I have to go any further. This is a divorce. It's an ending. Things end. I'm telling you. It's time for a divorce, people. And if you don't want a divorce, that's okay. That's okay. But just leave the Libra collective alone. I don't think the Libra's done anything to you to deserve that you're confusing them, to deserve that you're just coming back to sell them a story. You're such a good salesman, cross watcher, that you could sell ice to an Eskimo. Yeah, you sure could. Here we go, Mr. King of Swords. I know you. You could possibly be a Libra or another air sign. You're fighting fate. By that, I mean you're fighting spirit. You're fighting God. God has already ordained that you leave, that you end this relationship with them, that you divorce. But here you're telling me you have a wife. You have a wife. Four of Cups. You have a wife. You're married already. How can you get into another relationship? Four of Cups with the Four of Cups. We all know that have been watching and listening for the last 6 months. You're not happy. Four of Cups is great discontent in a relationship. We all know you're not happy in that relationship. We all know. Don't you know? Is that the problem? You haven't gotten the memo that you're unhappy? You're so unhappy that it bleeds into the energy, into the ethers, and it comes to people like me that read cards. And if you don't believe me, Libra Cross Watcher, Libra Collective, go watch anybody else's channel. We're all talking about the same thing. You don't belong with that karmic. You know that. You try to convince yourself that that's not true, so you keep staying. But it doesn't seem to get any better, does it? Through the years, they just get more and more adamant that they know what's right, and you're not. You're not right. They are. They get their way because, well, you shut down, and then they know how to revive you. Let me give him some sex. He likes sex. Let's get some sex involved in here. Oh, that'll straighten him out. This is gonna last at least, it has to last for at least a year. So I better put it on him real good. Yeah, it doesn't matter he goes with other people. It doesn't matter. Because all I have to do is give him sex. And he'll know that he can't leave me for another year. Ending. You see that? For people that can read? Yep. Completed. End. Says no return in the middle. This is done. So, Libra Collective, now I'm talking to you. Don't be too surprised if somebody doesn't try to come and start something new with you. And as I'm saying that, this card falls out, new beginnings. Because you're the one that they want. They're stuck somewhere else. They're at a Two of Coins here across roads. Concerning this marriage. Looks like concerning kids too, because 2 knights came out together. This man can't make up his mind. He's at a crossroads. Can't make up his mind. Crossroads. Can't make up his mind. Only time will tell keeps coming out. Whether there's going to be release and there's going to be travel, meaning either travel or separation to where somebody else is going to a different place. Like in boxing, go to your neutral corners. Somebody is having their brain hurt from all this mental breakdown. They want new beginnings with spirit. But you don't end something. How the hell do you think that you can start something with someone else? How? How? And no, it's not possible. Look at the great luck that you have, all sevens, with the new person. All sevens. You can't have that unless you release the first thing. The toxic thing that you've become so accustomed to, that's your life. And let me tell you something. And the person that's listening will know exactly what I'm talking about, so I'm not going to elaborate. I don't care whether you live in Bedford, New Hampshire, in the ritziest of places, or if you live in Stone Oak, in the ritziest of places. It doesn't matter. You have poison. You have a venomous person that you are attached to. So I don't care how fancy you live. I don't care how wealthy you are. You're doomed. Not because I want it, but because Spirit has told me that's just the way it is. You're doomed to live this out. Misery. In misery. And the Four of Cups. Bored out of your skull. Because you have a hard head and don't understand that something is over. Something has been over. But you don't want to accept the fact that it's been over. It's been over. It's been over. Look at that. Even the energy is lingering. This card should not have been in there. Should not have been part of the other deck that I was using. The other tarot deck. It belongs to the Light Seers deck. So the question here, what you're going to do is your decision. But for sure you shouldn't come to the Libra Collective while still having something with the other person. Still lusting over the other person, even if you can't stand them, but they can get it up long enough on you to ride that, and it should last for a year. Okay, I put it on you real good. I let you do all kinds of crazy sexual things to me. We're all big boys and girls here. Like I said, this is not for 18 and under. So I let you do all kinds of crazy things to me that I know you like. So you should stay for about another year. Yeah, I think we're good for another year. And then if that's not working, foreign land, yeah, let them do some more black magic on you. And meanwhile, the Libra cross watcher is losing their mind, having a nervous breakdown, because what people don't tend to understand that are non-magical is that the more that you do magic on your partner to keep them, you're driving them insane. You're driving them to have a nervous breakdown. You're driving them to have really bad episodes that happen to them that are inexplicable. They can lose their minds. But you don't care, right? Because you're keeping them. It's cool enough to drink. Cool enough to drink. I don't know. Spirit is saying cruel intentions. When you know you should let someone go so they can be happy, even if it means with someone else or alone. But you keep them trapped to you. Those are cruel intentions. There's nothing loving or kind about that. Nothing loving or kind about that. Wouldn't you agree, audience? Wouldn't you agree, viewers? That if somebody has got you by magic and traps you with their sex, their ways, their feminine wiles, they don't love you. They just don't want to release you. Have you ever heard people say, I'm not letting you go because I don't want you to be with someone else. I don't want you to be happy with someone else. And then you see the people that do separate and go and find another person to love. And they look so happy and they're always smiling and they're always having a good time. And they're the best couples to hang out with because they're always people that have a lot of joy in their heart. So it's awesome to be around them because you feel happy too because they're so happy. And then people that know them or know one or the other are like, yeah, we're not always like that. They weren't always like that, you know. When they were married to such and such, they were assholes. And they were always looking so sad. And they gained so much weight. And yeah, look, he looks all fit and buff now. He looks good. He looked so old and ragged over there. Yeah, she would never dress up when she was married to such and such. She always looked so sad, and I think she was an alcoholic. People talk. Either ways, people talk. People notice what you think they don't. Oh no, I got a perfect marriage. Do people have children in a house too? Doesn't always work out that way, does it? Anyway, guys, for whatever reason, Spirit decided to show this face again, and now in a different light of, I'm coming back. Yeah, but you're still coming back. I don't know if you noticed the burning bag of bullshit. You're dragging it behind you. Did you put it in a tin can? Because I hear the clink, 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 clink before you even come around the corner. I can hear it. You got the flaming bag of bullshit behind you. I don't know, Libra. At this point, as the tarot reader and being a Libra myself, I don't know whether to laugh or cry. I don't know whether to cry because it's a crying shame that someone would want to stay in a marriage because of money, because of children, because of commitment that they made this pledge to stay married, because of family, because of religion. Do any of those people live in your house with you? Do they watch the way they treat you? When you open up your Bible, do you find words in there that tell you to stay in the marriage when you're being beaten up? Does it tell you to stay in the marriage when you're being assaulted verbally constantly? Does it tell you to stay because of money? Does it tell you to stay in a marriage because you have children? Where the fuck does it say that? I'd like somebody to write that down in the comments. It doesn't say that. It literally says, because of arguments, the law of Moses allows divorce. Now come back at that. Come back at that. Because I'm telling you, thank you. God is good. That's beautiful. I know. Tell me something good. The something good is that the bank, when I was at the pump this morning, I ran out with my pajamas on because I was going to go to sleep. But as I entered the parking lot for Dunkin' Donuts, which was also a gas station, I looked at my car and I was like, holy crap, there's no gas. So I pulled up to a pump. It declined my card. I was like, okay, maybe this is not working. I moved to another one. It declined my card. I went through drive-through. It declined my card. Got angry and called my bank and asked them why the hell did they block my card. They unblocked my card. I went through to get gas and I ordered again, and they still had my order from the first time I went through the drive-through. So I ended up with two, one for free and one I paid for. That's something good. But if you're talking about the actual reading, the something good, Libra, is you too have a fault in this. You're like, what? That's not something good. Sorry, I'm a realist. You too have something bad that you're connected to this person with, and that is, you can't let them go. You're just as addicted to them as they are to you. So when you let go of them, you don't have this drama, this soap opera that keeps happening in your life concerning them. Now, when you decide to ignore them, which I do most of the time, you can concern yourself with other things that are beautiful that are around your life. Beautiful. The money is straightening out for you. Financial things are straightening out for you. Jobs are opening up for you if you had no job. People do want to talk to you, but if you're like me, you ignore them. I have a habit of doing that since I was really young. That's just me. Okay? That's just me. I'm a very picky Libra. You gotta have 3 things to be with me. Intelligence, you gotta be a good person, and a good heart. I'm very picky. If I think you're coming around because all you want is the pootie tang, bye, Felipe. Don't need it. We live in a day and age, not to be crude. We live in a day and age where we can get devices. Did y'all see? Did you see 2? Did you see 2? Yeah. When this loads, you can go back and see it. There were 2 words, one after the other. We live in a day and age where you can buy a plastic person to sit by you. No. AI. Do all kinds of things to you. So why would I want to be with somebody who's going to mistreat me? Stop hitting on you because you're married. That's hilarious. Then you shouldn't be on here. If you're married, you shouldn't be on here. This is for the people that want to know what's happening with their cross-watcher. But nonetheless, the moral of the story where these bags of food are concerned, because obviously I cannot eat all this food right now, is that if your morning or your day starts out bad, don't let that dictate how your day's going to be. Because as soon as they unlocked my card again, because they thought somebody was trying to steal $1 from me at the gas pump. Not kidding. That's what the lady told me. Then your day can straighten out. And so can your life, if you listen to reason. You don't have to be with the cross-watcher. You can wait for God to bring you a better fit. As a matter of fact, you can wait for God to bring you someone who's not married already. Someone that's not already with someone. Okay? And that wants to give you more than their wang. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Anyway, guys, I did do 2 readings here at a sit down. I tried to do it again to see if something different would come out. For today, that's what Spirit wants you to know. Possibly the afternoon reading will be a lot better. I don't have to go back to sleep necessarily till about 7 or so. So we can just chill and see if the energy changes later. But for right now, these are the things that you need to know. You need to know that this person, yeah, they want to come back, but they still want to keep the other person too. I'm going to eat my sandwich before it gets cold because it's just bullshit. It's bullshit. To be with somebody. I don't think anybody out there in Libra land setting themselves up for failure. I'm hungry, guys. I truly believe in my heart of hearts that you, just like the crosswatch, you deserve better. You know you deserve better. So just hold out for the better person to come. But when they come, accept them and don't just look at the things that you don't like, oh, they're a little bit too short. Oh, they have like 10 pounds overweight. They're not tall enough. I like them more handsome. They're tight complected. I tend to like darker men. You understand what I'm saying? They don't have blue eyes. Crazy. It's crazy. I don't know, because one time you made me spit my food out. I'm still chewing my hash brown. I don't know or not, because on one of the readings, it literally said, Spirit literally said, who cares if they're going to tell, and they were talking to the cross-watcher, who cares if they're going to tell your dirty little secrets to all of the family and to the friends and the Facebook people, etc. Who cares? Who cares? What are you doing? Are you a cross-dresser and you like to wear my underwear and you like to go into my closet and wear, you know, my best undies, you know, my fancy ones? Who cares? That's the issue, is we're in 2024. Are you telling me that you're going to allow a person to keep you trapped in a bad marriage because they might tell somebody you're a cross-dresser or you're transvestite or that you like to wear silky underwear? Who gives a shit? That's my point. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? In the day and age we live in, what I like to wear men's boxers to sleep. Does that make me a weirdo? Because they're more comfortable. They're loose, especially if you wear your man's underwear. They're loose with a t-shirt to go to sleep in. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Like, oh my God. She wears boxers. Shit, what goes on in your home? And if somebody wants to talk about you and talk smack about you, and the person is willing to listen, how do you know if they're going to take that for like, oh, really? That's what's happening? Or how do you know they're not going to walk away going, that bitch is crazy? I don't believe a word she's saying. But instead, the cross-watcher is staying with that person because they don't want, on the off chance somebody believes that bullshit, they don't want that shit being spread around. So you're willing to stay with someone who is driving you absolutely, may give you a heart attack, because we already talked about that a week ago, how all these chemicals, especially the adrenaline that flows within your body each and every time you get into an argument with these people, and how that's bad for your heart in a prolonged period. And it can cause a heart attack because it's damaging your heart. We already talked about that. I did research for y'all. Some people are beyond reason, you know? Some people reason. So anyway, I'm going to cut this short because I do need to eat, whether that one or that one. I need to eat. And then I'm going back to sleep. I'll talk to y'all later. If y'all come back, thank you so much. If you don't, if this is where we part, thank you for stopping by, sharing your time with me, sharing your crazy antics here on the messages, and have a wonderful day. Be positive. Don't allow people to make your day bad. And don't allow yourself to stay in a bad day just because that's the way the morning started. Much love and light to you. Bye. Yeah, your dirty little secrets.